My name is Angel Tello. This restaurant's Viva Bandido. It's from Valley, New York. You're watching Behind the Bite. We've been here about 47 years. My dad first came here in like the 70s. We opened up in 1976. He had a partner. They started working stuff out, and we've been here ever since. We try to keep recipes kind of traditional. All of the recipes are from my grandmother. My grandma was in the back cooking every day with prep with my dad, and like it got so busy that we had to hire more staff, and we kind of just built from there. Cruising since then. After my dad passed, we had to change a few things. It wasn't the same after, and we even changed the name. We were formerly known as El Bandido, Spring Valley, New York, and also we have one in Middletown, but as times change, you gotta change with it. Here at Bandido, we put family first in every way, shape, or form. I wanna make sure that everyone feels like family that comes in. Everyone on the staff is pretty much like my family. Like we have Raphael back there, he's like, I've known him since I was a kid. He sees me as probably like, some sort of son, maybe like, a nephew, somewhere along those lines, but I see him as like an uncle. We try to work as hard as possible. Everyone here is always in and out every day, here every day, working as hard as possible. Raphael's in there at 10 o'clock every morning. I'm here from opening to close. It's just like everyone has their job and everyone tries to do their job as hard as possible. I've been here since I was like 13. I started when I was a busboy. I hang out quesadillas to customers that were waiting. Like the line was out the door. So my job pretty much was to like go up to customers, give them quesadillas while they're waiting at the bar and stuff like that, or pick up plates. And like, I wasn't that good. I was a kid. I was slow, and it just comes with time. But like, those are pretty fond memories of like me and my sisters hanging out at like the front of house and like, just talking and like running around as well. And then as I got older, I started waitering, I started bartending a little bit more. So I got good at that. And then I was in the kitchen for a little while when we were going through some changes in there, trying to fix up the menu. So that was fun. I love the kitchen. It's probably my favorite part of the restaurant. I don't get to be there as much because Rafa's got it all sorted out in there, but right now I'm just mostly waitering and like being out here in the front. I think my family's the leader here. It's run by everyone. I don't think myself as the sole leader. I want to, like, my mom has her stuff that she does here, like she commands the room when she's in there. My brother is obviously a leader over at Middletown too, and he comes here, everyone respects him. And everyone respects Rafa in the kitchen too. He's a leader of the kitchen. It's just, I think everyone has their place as well. It's like leading, but knowing everyone's job is really important for me at least, because I want to be able to communicate with them how they want to be communicated with. I want to be able to get why they're upset that I didn't get this, or why they're upset that we're not staffed correctly on this day. I've been in and out of each position possible. I was dishwashing at some points too. Just every facet of the restaurant I was part of. And I really enjoyed it because I got to learn what's important, what's not as important, everything's important, but like what needs more help, who needs more help, and also doing like the compra, going to get the groceries, making sure that we have the right stuff, because I get reamed out if I get the wrong type of tortilla or wrong type of meat, and I was like, oh, you got the bad meat, like we need to get this meat, that kind of stuff. So it kind of helps put things in perspective. One of the main things that we do differently is everything's always fresh. I know a lot of people say that their stuff is really fresh, but for a kitchen not to prep out huge amounts of food is hard, because just stuff spoils. I don't want things to go bad too fast. Obviously that's not good for the customer, that's not good for me, and I want the quality to be as high as possible. So prep is always smaller. We use special ingredients in some of our stuff, like the beans are made a little bit differently than a lot of people. I think we're probably one of the most authentic restaurants in this area. We've been here since the 70s, and we've kept our recipes, same, but like it hasn't been really any adjusting. So like they're straight from Mexico pretty much. When my dad first came here, and his mom was here as well, and like all these years that my dad did business with Patron, he left a really long-standing legacy with it. Like they had a really good relationship, and I kind of want to keep that going. How we got that Patron, it was from my father. Like he did a lot of stuff. He went down to Mexico to visit the agave fields and like at their estate as well. And they do this little thing with some restaurants, where if you get like the big barrel, they give you like your own tequila, they set it aside for you, they bottle it really pretty. It's for that restaurant specifically. And my mom tried to continue that tradition with my brother. They go down there every 5 years. It's coming up soon, so hopefully I get to go, but I'll probably just leave it to my mom. It's a little vacation. Cinco de Mayo stresses me out. That's one of the most stressful days of the year. It's hard to prep for, it's hard to staff for, it's hard to just be in the weeds during Cinco de Mayo, especially last Cinco de Mayo. That was just, it's very fun. That's probably the best times here. It's just Cinco de Mayo. It's like, that's our holiday, even though it's not, but it's our holiday. We have mariachi bands. We have a guy come around, or we have a group come around and sing everything. We do specials on drinks, and we want to make sure it's a party pretty much in here. And it usually is. Sometimes I feel people outside too. My brother and my cousin are really handy, and I'm learning a little bit from them. I try to help out as much as I can with that kind of stuff. It's just they're so good at carpentry and everything, because they do a lot of their own maintenance up there. We made it ourselves. We made the tables ourselves outside. We put up a little fence so that people don't just drive into them. And that was a little bit hard to get going, just because it's outdoor seating. And I want it to look pretty, but then I don't want things to get ruined. I really just want this place to be open. I want it to be, stable enough where people are coming in, they're having a good time, and it's making sure that everyone's okay. It feels kind of right for a lot of things, because I know I always have backup in my brother and my mom and stuff like that. It's never so stressful that I can't handle it, because I don't know I always have backup with my family. Right now, it just feels good. I don't need it to be like a multi-million-dollar company or anything like that. I don't want to expand. I want this place to be here as long as possible, as long as I'm here, because my dad started it. It's hard to have that type of relationship with the place. A lot of places close down and go through rough patches, but we've been here 47 years. I don't think I, in good conscience, could just let it go. My name is Angel Tello. This restaurant is Viva Bandido. Thanks for watching Behind the Bite.